Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. I'm here with my buddy.
What's that, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, happy post-Thanksgiving.
Happy post-Thanksgiving.
Man, I can't wait to talk to you. I know you were at home cooking and stuff, so I'd love to hear more about your process last week, But yeah, man, how was your Thanksgiving?
Dude, it was great. Like, my kids want to do this thing where we weigh ourselves before we eat and after we eat.
Classy.
Yeah.
To see, like, is it like a competition? Whoever gains the most pounds?
I don't know. Something like that. Like,
wins?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Person who gains the most wins. But we had it, like, right by, like, the counter. And so when I stepped on it and, like, I pulled down on the counter, and they couldn't see me doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, geez, Dad, you're over 200 pounds. And I was like, they're like, wow, you won.
Yeah,
right.
sure did.
Sure did, man. Yeah.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kids are proud of you too.
Yeah.
Going to school today. Guess what I did with Daddy?
Yeah. They're like, oh, wow, Dad.
Yeah. Well, that's great, man. Well, I'm glad that you guys had a little bit of fun. Because you guys just hung out around at the house,
just
right?
us, yeah. Yep. Just at the house and stuff, which was cool. So, yeah,
nice.
dude, I cooked so much.
Yeah.
I cooked so much, cooked all day.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a good time, man.
That's good, man. Well, we had deer camp and stuff going on last week for a lot of people in Wisconsin. I got this text I got to share with you. So this is from one of my coworkers, her husband.
One of your coworkers. I'm your coworker.
Well, my former,
your only coworker, Greg. I didn't text you.
my former coworker that I used to work with, her husband's a big hunter, and then he's a veteran as well. So he's like, so she texted me on Sunday night, and she said they were up at deer camp, and one of the guys asked this guy, Scott's his name, if he ever heard of Burn Pit, and Scott says, yeah, I know the guy because we've met before. And all the guys agree at camp that we have the best stuff around.
Oh man,
and that's all
awesome.
they buy.
Oh,
so their camp,
that.
their deer camp is stocked with all of our rubs and seasonings.
Oh, that's cool.
So we appreciate that. We love getting those texts and those messages too. Like we continue to get them, on our socials and online and stuff with people using our products and sharing it with their friends and family. So we definitely appreciate that. So appreciate that former colleague reaching out to me and sharing that with me because that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully they had good luck up there this year.
She said no, but she said that she was okay with it because they already had a bunch of deer in the freezer, so they can't fit any more.
Shoot, what a problem. Yeah, that's not a bad problem.
Right, then you gotta get another
cooking.
freezer. Yeah,
start cooking.
Yeah.
It's funny, dude. We went out on like my wife and daughter kind of went out on Black Friday, and they went out like
wow.
Like my son and I were kind of hanging out, and I was like, hey man, let's go check out. So I wanted to run to like Meijer to see if turkeys were on sale.
Yeah,
they weren't.
Right, I know
they weren't. Yeah,
I went to Aldi and there were like no turkeys.
There
left.
were no turkeys in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I was kind of bummed about that.
Yeah. They're on to us, Ben.
Well, maybe after Christmas. I was like, okay, maybe we'll get through Christmas and they'll drop it down. But dude, so we went to Lowe's and just kind of were walking around there, and I was I always check out like the freezer section and stuff, and I was like looking at one. I was like, hey, look at this, Cal. This one's big enough to put you in there. I'm not sure. He just kind of looked at me weird.
Yeah. That's not funny, Dad.
Yeah. Come here. Let's see if you can get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's talk about it, man. So let's talk a little bit about your cook, man. So you had all day. Did you do anything the day before?
I did.
You prepped a little bit before the day before?
Okay. Yeah, I did more kind of like appetizer type stuff the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what did I do the day before? I smoked 2 bricks of cream cheese.
All right.
And then I put, let's see, so all I did, I cut the cross hatches on it, did some ground pounder on there. And my goal was to make like a cheese ball out of this.
Yeah.
So I smoked that, super simple, and then I just kind of took it, man. I put it like in a container and just like whipped it up. I threw in I don't know, like a tablespoon of soy sauce.
Nice.
And then some chives, like some green onions, and just chopped those up, dude. Put that in there and just like mixed it all up. Let it cool for a little bit, and then I did some kind of grated sharp cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Put that in there and mixed it up, and then just let that hang out in the fridge. So it really wasn't like a ball.
No,
I didn't shape it. I was like, nah.
Just
it's
us.
fine.
Yeah.
Not trying to impress anyone here. So
it was a big hunk of cream cheese and sharp cheddar cheese on there.
Yep.
All right, and then you just spread it on some crackers or whatever.
Crackers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it's great. Crush that. Let's see. We did hard boiled up some eggs for deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Those I didn't put on the smoker though.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotten some feedback on those before.
They pick up smoke real heavy if you put them on there. Yeah.
Someone said like I made some smoked Chex Mix as well.
Oh, nice. I did some too.
Yeah. So
I didn't smoke it, but I put it in the oven.
Well, so I was doing like the cream cheese, right? Like, and like that's not.
Yeah.
It's quick, easy. Right. Like it wasn't anything like, well, it's let's keep this going. Get the Chex Mix out.
Yeah.
So did that. Then honestly, dude, like I really didn't do anything to the turkey until the morning of.
Okay. So no brining or anything else?
I didn't brine it.
Okay.
Didn't brine it. I did want to tell you this though, dude. I had a few people reach out to me and text me saying that they did use our stuff as well. I'll read one of the texts to you and stuff. But I wanted to tell you, I had a buddy that I talked to. He's in the Navy. He's down in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Dude, he was doing a turkey and a brisket.
Oh,
yeah, he was going
pretty aggressive. Yeah,
yeah, but he was saying he wet brines his turkey in pickle juice. I was like, oh, I got to tell Greg. I got to tell Greg.
There you go. It comes back to the pickle juice.
Yeah, he just puts in a 5-gallon bucket with pickle juice and stuff. So,
well, I know you got one of those 5-gallon buckets. You still got pickles in it?
Don't you worry about that. No, I crushed all those.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
From over a year ago.
I know.
Pickles last.
You got like 10 buckets. And she wheeled over like a whole cart full of them.
I think I only had one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I took one.
Okay.
All right, dude. So this is from a former coworker.
Oh yeah.
Good buddy though. He said he sent me a picture of his turkey, man. He said 100% burn pit seasoned smoked turkey, and he said he actually used 3 of them.
Okay.
And he used pop smoke, all ration, and fire for effect.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 together.
That's a great idea.
On a turkey combined and stuff. Yeah. So I was talking with him quite a bit about it and stuff, dude. He said he put them on. Like he put his turkeys on at 5 p.m. the night before, and he took them off at 5:30 in the next morning.
Okay.
Just let the turkeys just roll. And he said he was cooking at like 275.
Man, 12 hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It looks solid. He did.
You got a picture of it?
Yeah. He came out. Turn in one. Yeah, came out pretty good. Doesn't look like dry or anything.
No, he must have had him covered. Right?
Yeah.
After a little while.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
You'd have to. I would think.
How would you?
But I'm sure that thing just probably pulled right apart.
Sure, yeah.
So
nice juicy at the bottom too. It looks like it has some nice moisture in there. So yeah, it doesn't look dry at all.
No.
But yeah, I mean, again,
that's a long time.
It is a long time, yeah.
Yeah, I'd never really heard of anyone doing a turkey for like 12 hours.
No, like I like to kind of do them quicker, you know. But if you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah,
he was doing a brisket anyways. This
was a different guy.
Oh, it was a different guy.
So
okay,
this guy that I just showed you the picture. He did 3 birds.
Okay,
so I had them all going the whole night. So
cool, man.
Yeah.
So he was the one that did one of each, like, or did he mix all the rubs? Mix them all together
on all the birds. Yeah,
I was gonna say like you do one on each.
That's what I thought. That's because I asked that.
So you could see which one you like the best.
Yeah,
but no,
went all out on all of them.
Great.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
So. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, yeah, we love seeing that pictures of people using our stuff. I know quite a few people reached out as well saying like, because I have like a brine recipe out there. If you like to do like a wet brine, that they swear by, and like they use it. They've used it since we put it out there. I think I put it out there like 2 or 3 years ago. But then like the people that they feed the bird to are like, how did you get this flavor? And then they share our brine recipe with them.
Awesome.
So I heard that quite a few times over the past couple days that like they really like if you like a wet brine, I have a wet brine recipe out there that people really enjoy. So you can go out and check that out, but maybe try it out next year. But Well, that's awesome, man. So you got the cream cheese,
the cream cheese,
the Chex Mix. What else you doing?
Let's see. So the day of, dude, all I really did was the turkey. Like we kept it super simple.
Mashed potatoes,
stuffing, gravy.
Yeah.
So that I spatchcocked the bird this year. So it only took like 2.5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It was great. And so I got the grill going like later towards the end of the game and stuff. And then, because we just like kind of hung out, like had a solid breakfast, nothing crazy, but like just, and then we're snacking kind of throughout the day and stuff. And then got the bird rolling.
Nice.
So for like the turkey and stuff, I just use Pop Smoke, our Memphis style. That's my favorite on the turkey and stuff.
Yeah.
I injected it. I did just kind of in the breast and like the thighs, but I did do a little bit in the legs. Dude, my son crushed the drumsticks. Crushed them. He just sits there and just gnaws on them. Yeah. But for that, I just did some chicken broth, some butter, and then some ground pounder. So I had a nice kind of garlicky butter flavor on there.
Yeah.
And I just kind of popped it in, a few spots. Let's see. And then, I kind of pulled the skin back, rubbed a little butter down in there on top of the breast and stuff, and then just got some seasoning down there, and then just seasoned the rest of it, dude. Seasoned the inside of the cavity. But dude, honestly, I'd say probably like the hardest part of that's really just cutting the spine out, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's getting that out of there, and then like cracking it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just throw it on. Season it, throw it on. Get to your temperatures.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're watching, like if you're going at a high temp, that you're not charring the skin at all.
Yeah. So everything that I kind of read, dude, was like have your grill up around like 325, and that'll kind of help with like crispier skin.
Right.
So that's what I did. That's all I did, man.
Came out crispy.
It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, good flavor. A lot of stuff like that I was seeing was like, don't if you wrap it, it's gonna be crispy, but then after you wrap it, it's gonna hold that moisture in. Yeah. After you pull it, let it rest, but don't put tinfoil on it because then it's gonna hold that moisture again is gonna cause that skin to kind of pick up all that moisture. So
yeah.
So I just did that. I just kind of kept it super simple, man. Honestly, like, and then I had put a big pan of like kind of water and some chicken broth down underneath it.
So not underneath the grate, so it's not sitting in the water or the broth. But
yeah, so the bird was just straight on the grates and stuff, but I had it underneath it, and then I used that
for gravy.
Yep, for gravy and stuffing.
Yeah.
That's
so the way to go.
It really didn't pick up too much of a smoky flavor to it.
Yeah.
I did throw in 2 good sized chunks of hickory this time around. So, and it was kind of smoking pretty good because, like I said, I used the bigger chunks.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oof.
Should have cut them in half or something.
Maybe, but then I was like, nah. You see people do that all the time. I was like, it'll be fine. So I just let it roll. Wait until it kind of got like that blue smoke right, and then that was
did you do like indirect, like you do like the snake method, or what do you do?
I just do it all kind of like, so I use the Huntsman, and I have this thing that you can kind of put down towards the bottom, so it's like a heat plate.
Yeah.
And it kind of deflects it, so it kind of comes around that.
Sure.
Which was perfect because then I wanted that pan right down there and stuff. So it's like I had that down there, and then I had right underneath the bird. So like the bird, it's kind of tough to do indirect because it's just still a 22-inch.
Okay.
So it takes up a lot of the grill. But that, like I said, like that plate kind of helps deflect and kind of get that heat to the outside and stuff and let it come around it. So
so it's not directly over the
right. Yeah.
There's a heat plate there that navigates some of the heat around it, so it kind of like an oven effect out there, right? Okay, cool.
Almost kind of like one of those pizza stones.
I think it's like a ceramic. Is that a ceramic? Yeah. Okay. Because I was thinking like it sounds like a big green egg type of thing, like where they have the ceramic plate on the at the bottom to help.
Just kind of push it. Yeah, dude. So that was great. Like it helped so much, especially like when you were doing like a big bird like that, right? Like it wasn't huge. It was about 13 pounds.
Yeah.
But like when you're spatchcocking it on a 22-inch Weber, like it wasn't a Weber, the Huntsman, but the 22-inch kettle. Yeah. You don't have like a ton of room.
Yeah, so I got you. Yeah, what size? Like how big of the bird was it?
13 pounds.
13 pounds.
Yeah,
good size.
Good size, decent, like big enough. So, Yeah, man. It was great. I honestly I really like the spatchcocking it. I did talk to a buddy and he spatchcocks his too, and he said he usually goes for like an hour and a half on the smoker, and then he pulls it and brings it in the oven.
Yeah, I can see that.
He'll kind of crank the temp up a little bit higher, and then get the that skin.
Skin nice and crispy.
Yeah, he collects his smoke flavor and then pulls it. So I was like, that's kind of. I've never done that, dude. I've never really been one to pull like the meat from the grill, bring it in, and finish it in the oven.
Yeah. Again, it kind of depends on what else you got going on. You know, if you need the oven for other stuff, then just leave it out there. But if you got the space and don't want to waste any more fuel, for the the smoker, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because we've talked to recently a bunch of people that do it like with the ribs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they start out there and then they bring it in and finish it in the oven, or vice versa. And sometimes, cool, man. Well, would you do anything differently next year if you had to do it all over again?
I don't know, dude. I'm not really sure. I think if I wanted, I threw, once I poured the the liquid in for the stuffing, I wrapped it, but I still vented it. Okay. So I kind of had it nice and loose, so still some smoke. I didn't throw any more wood chips in there or anything like that. Probably could have tossed a couple in there. I didn't feel like it had picked up much of a smoky flavor to it.
The stuffing, you said?
The stuffing, yeah. So I just kind of let that set out there and warm up a little bit while I was kind of carving up the turkey and stuff.
Okay.
I probably could have tossed in maybe a couple just small chips or something, just to give it a little bit of a hint. It was kind of the same with the gravy too. I thought that having the water and the broth and stuff that's what I use to kind of make it, right? So I thought I'd pick up a little bit from that, but no, nothing. Okay. Not really anything crazy or anything. It was maybe light at best, but not anything where I was like, ooh, this is a nice smoky flavor to it. So
absolutely, man.
Yeah. So maybe you could do that. Otherwise, dude, solid cook, solid day.
Nice and easy, great. Nice and slow.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah, the bird cooked great. I pulled it about 162.
And then just let it ride as you let it rest a little bit. Okay. How long do you let it rest for?
About 15 minutes.
Then you slice into it. Just go to town. Yeah.
Go to town. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it cut off real nice and easy. I had kind of some probes out there, but I did go around check other spots. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was a good day.
That's awesome, man. Well, good. And you had leftovers. Make some sandwiches out of it, or what?
We did. My wife made some homemade bread, so we had some solid sandwiches with that. Obviously, dude, we got quite a bit of snow here.
Yep.
On I don't think the leftovers made it through the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't. I was still have a little bit of turkey left on. I'm trying to think, dude. On was it Friday? Saturday, I think. I was cleaning out the driveway Saturday night. And my son, he crushed a bowl. It was the mashed potatoes and the stuffing and the gravy and turkey cut up in there and stuff, and it was a giant bowl. And he just crushed it. And he asked for another one. I'm like, well,
yeah, let's drink some water.
Yeah, yeah. Save some for me, huh?
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah,
savage. But yeah, so that was and then I did. We have a big pot, and I threw the carcass in there and let that boil and stuff, and then pulled it out, cut some of the turkey off there, and so I made some turkey stock.
Yeah,
but then I kind of saved a little bit, a good sized container of the stock, but then we did some turkey soup.
Nice. So the turkey stock. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
How did you? So you put some water in a pot. You boil it, and then you put the carcass in there.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing?
Put the lid on it and just
that's it.
I just let it ride.
Any seasonings or anything, or just
not at that point.
Okay.
Not at that point.
And then you're gonna make some soup with that. What do you do with the rest of it? Do you freeze it? Make some cubes or something like that?
I just put it in a container, put it in the freezer.
Freezer? Yeah. So if you wanted to use it as a broth later on, or you make some more soup later on.
Yeah, it's there. It's there and ready to go.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so we made a big thing of soup too, and that was on Sunday. Just kind of, I did that like early Sunday during the day. So like we were out shoveling. Just
shoveling up.
That took a while. The snow was wet and heavy.
It was, yeah.
So it took a little bit. But that was nice. It was nice to come inside and just warm up with some bunch of turkey soup.
Put you right to sleep.
Yeah, I was ready. I was about done at that point. So
shoveling all day and then have some turkey soup and then take a little nap.
3-4 bowls and call it a day.
It's a good day. Yeah, man. So after I texted you because our buddy Colin was over at Milliger's for their indoor farmers market because it was
I was gonna ask if they were inside.
They were inside. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So like the setup that they had was kind of a couple tables, but then they had like a flat top grill. So they had prepared like everything ahead of time.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they could just heat it up on that like little grill there, which made sense, man. So.
Simple.
Yeah. Especially and he wasn't sure because like we got slammed with snow on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, so, Friday. Yeah, Saturday. Friday night and all day Saturday.
So like he wasn't sure if they were even going to come down.
Right.
So, but I saw that they were there, and so I made the trip out there, and because it's only a few miles away, and they had the brisket burger special.
Ooh, there you go.
I gotta try that.
Yeah.
So Colin was on the grill. Give me 2 of those brisket burgers and call it a day. I only had one. The boys split the other ones, but no, they did a real nice job. Like nice big patties, brisket burgers. You could taste the salt and pepper in there. They season it just like a brisket.
Yep.
And then they just grill it up over on the flat top, and then they put a little bit of cheese on there, and then some caramelized onions.
Any sauce at all?
Yeah, they had I don't really know what type of sauce it was, but it wasn't like a barbecue sauce. It was more, I don't want to say chipotle, but
had a little bit of a spice to it.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't like a barbecue sauce or anything like that.
Okay.
It was like their special homemade sauce or whatever.
Special sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's escaping me right now, but yeah. So it was good. It was really good. Like nice toasted buns, man, and then a couple pickle slices on top. Man,
there we go.
It was great. Boys ate it up too.
I bet they did.
Shout out to them for that. I know that they'll be back out there December 14th, I think they said. So that's cool, man. They were out there, so I had to stop by and see them and check them out. But yeah, I did a ham on was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday night.
Like shank?
No, it was just a small spiral ham.
Okay.
Because the boys love ham.
Absolutely.
They know that we were doing turkey, so like, can we do ham? Sometime then. I was like, yeah, we could do that. So they picked up this. It must have been a 3 or 4 pound spiral ham, like it's just a small one, right?
No, you had no leftovers, did you?
Oh, we had plenty actually.
Did you really?
It was a lot of meat. Like maybe it was bigger than 5.
It had to have been.
Yeah. It was like this size.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a decent size. So this size, maybe it was 8 pounds then.
Okay.
Because we still have some left over now, and they've been eating it since. So, but I kept it really simple, man. Like it came with like a glaze packet. Yeah. I didn't use that. No, I'm not a big fan of the glaze.
Dude, those ones too. Like I have done those in the past, and they just burn.
Yeah,
like it just. It's kind of tricky too because you almost want to save that towards like the ends.
Yeah.
But it does. It'll kind of burn on there real quick.
Yeah.
Or just kind of sugar and other things. I typically I don't really use those either anymore.
Yeah, so I just seasoned it again with our all-purpose barbecue rub, and then I did indirect on the Weber. I let it ride. We had nothing going on Sunday night, so like I had time to just let it ride.
Oh yeah.
I used some cherry wood chips and let that thing ride for a couple hours, just because it's already cooked. So you're just adding more flavor to it. I did make the mistake of like I didn't put a pan underneath or anything like that. Like so like. Just the ends dried out, you know what I mean? So
that's almost I kind of like that though.
I was snacking on it,
jerky,
yeah. I was like as a
I don't get mad about that.
I don't, but like I like the first couple pieces on the end kind of get a little bit more dried out, you know, and then like the middle is perfect. So, but if I would do it again, man, I'd probably put a little bit of moisture in there and just like or like wrap the ends a little bit so it doesn't get that dry. But yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'll just start chewing on it like as I'm cutting this thing up, or letting it rest. But then we had a solid dinner that night. Becky made her mashed potatoes, did some asparagus, and had some gravy with those mashed potatoes. And that's the boys' favorite is mashed potatoes and ham.
Did you do a homemade gravy for it?
No, we had
just cans of
it was one of those jars.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't have any stock or anything to make some homemade ones, but yeah. So like we're starting to see ham out there quite a bit now because we're getting into the holiday, Christmas hams. You know,
have you looked at the prices on some of those?
I haven't.
Don't look.
Don't look. Okay, not yet.
No.
Yeah, because turkey wasn't too bad. So we'll see how the ham is going. But yeah, my boys love some ham, and I love smoking it too. Like just a smoked ham, it's real easy. And maybe we'll talk about that maybe next episode because as people start preparing for the holidays, but for Christmas and stuff. But yeah, it was real good. It's nice to just kind of let it low and slow, let it go for a while, not having to be too worried about it. And I love the cherry wood smoke too. Just letting that go. It was a decent day for it too. It wasn't too bad. It was a little windy. The snow, we cleared out the snow, so and then a little chilly. But and then like as that was done, then I threw a bunch of chicken thighs out there.
There you go. Heck yeah.
And the same thing, man. Indirect grilling. Throw some cherry wood out there. Just season it with our pop smoke. And man, I love me some chicken thighs.
Yeah. Dude, I told you we got ones a few weeks ago with like the bones in them and stuff. Yeah. And the kids were like, "Dad, what are these?" I'm like, "Well." Basically like a big chicken wing. Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. And I crushed them. Yep. Crushed them. So.
I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast last time or if I talked to you about it, but I saw some recipes. Some people have been doing chicken thigh burnt ends. Did we talk about that?
We did not talk about that. Okay, man.
So like, how we talked about your brisket burnt ends and then people then transition to like your chuck roast kind of burnt ends. Well,
and like your. Yeah. Like, what, pork belly and hot dogs.
Yeah. So like I've seen a few people now do like chicken thigh burnt ends. So again, you season it and you smoke it, then you chop it up into your little cubes or whatever, and then you put it in a tin with some butter and some sauce, and then you let it ride a little bit longer. I get it because like chicken thighs are very like it's a fattier meat,
sure.
Right? So like it's not going to dry out on you or anything like that. You kind of get that I guess you get that kind of nice fatty, savory texture as you're biting into it as you would like a chuck roast or something like that. But I saw that and I was just interested. I was like, oh, okay. But I don't know, man. I just think they're so good with just a little bit of seasoning on it that I don't need much else. You know what I mean? I don't need sauce. I don't need butter on them. Like they're just so good, like by themselves.
And they're easy to cook too. Easy to cook, man. It's so funny. Like I said, I mean, we did some just like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And I did use sauce. Like I did it so we got the bone, like it was like, bone in, skin on. I cut the skin off.
Yeah. These ones, like I usually get them at like Aldi and stuff. Like they already had the skin off and
were they boneless?
No, yeah, boneless.
Yeah. I typically get those too, but they were cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Like these ones were way cheaper. I was like, sure. Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll take these ones. Yeah. I don't mind. So yeah, cut the skin off and stuff. But like I did kind of something like you and I had talked about where you were telling me like, dude, I watched this guy. He was doing a video, and he was taking them, had them. They smoked them. I smoked them for a good 45 minutes, close to an hour. Just let them sit, and then put them like right over the coals. Then I had my saucepan like right there. Yeah, and I did like a buffalo sauce. Yeah, and just took them.
And dipped them in there.
Slapped them, rolled them, put them right over. Yeah. Then took the next ones, dipped
kept doing that for a while,
and just rotated them around
it's
and
stuff. It's just like a flavor layer. Yeah.
Yeah, and it picked up the smoke nicely. It picked up like the sauce, but then also like charred up and stuff too. Like dude, it was
good.
It was great.
I don't think we talked about that.
No, probably. I guess not. I guess we didn't talk about it. But yeah, dude, it was fantastic. Yeah. Like I think that it came like a pack like 8 to 10 wings or not wings but thighs and stuff like that. We had like 2 left. The kids crushed. Yeah. Them. Like they were so, and they're just like, this is like a big chicken wing. Like, I guess it's great, isn't it? Yeah. Like, yeah. Especially like the buffalo sauce. Yeah. I mean, it was solid. It was a great cooking stuff. So that's great. But it was one that like I said, you and I like you were like, watch this guy doing these thighs like this. Yeah. Like, all right, we'll give that a try.
Yeah, because like I remember the video, like he'd smoke them and like he'd baste it.
It was someone like it wasn't Heath. It wasn't Heath Riles. It was someone.
Was it like Malcolm Reed?
Might have been.
Yeah, it might have been him. Like his famous like I don't know, but it was out there and he just kept basting them and then charring them, basting them, charring them. Yeah, I think it was maybe it was Heath. I don't know.
It was someone like that.
But yeah, like he just kept doing that over and over again.
Yeah,
like,
I did it probably at least like 5 times.
Yeah, that's hey man, that's solid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see how the flavor, the char, like you just keep adding it, and it's like you're adding like paint layers to it, you know.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad you had a chance to try that.
It was great, dude.
Yeah. Good, man. Well, you know, what else was I going to say? I forgot, but like jalapeno poppers, like. So I've been seeing like different, you know,
versions.
Yeah, so like you had the chopped up ones where they put them in like the bratwurst, and then they cook it like face down on the flat top or whatever. Well, people have been doing like grilled cheese now, like so like you get your cream cheese, you get your jalapenos, you get your bacon, whatever seasoning, you chop it up, right? Then you chop it up, and then you spread it on bread, and then you make like a grilled cheese out of it, like sort of like that. So I've been seeing people do that. And I've seen people do where they take the crescent rolls like in a can, and then just like they don't break them apart. Like, they roll it out, and then they do that. So then they spread out the cream cheese along the whole thing, and then they roll it up,
almost like a pinwheel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then they cut them before they cook them. So they cut them in like little slices, and then they cook them. So you have that, and then you just dip them whatever you like to dip them in. But people have been getting kind of creative with just like this chopped jalapeno popper stuff. So I've been intrigued by that. I do have some crescent rolls. I do have some cream cheese. I do have some bacon. I just need a little bit of jalapenos. Need some jalapenos. I got some, jarred ones, but I'd prefer like the fresh ones.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's not. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's easy
to do that. Yeah, man, because you could even if you just like smoked like the jalapenos, the cream cheese, and then just cook those in the oven. Like, easy day.
Yeah, thinking about another easy tailgating or easy like.
Well, thinking about like you put that out on like Christmas, right? Like just like in the not necessarily maybe in the morning, but like you know, like I don't know what Christmas is like for you guys. We usually don't eat until like the afternoon. It's almost like Thanksgiving, right?
We snack all day.
Yeah, just snack all day.
Kind of hang out.
Like, you know, I do like something quick and easy like for breakfast and stuff, just to eat something, you know. But then, just snack throughout the day. But like, you could easily do that. And
for sure.
Have it almost like kind of ready to go the day before.
Yeah.
That's have like your mix all together. And lather it on and toss it in there.
I was like, that looks like a good idea. Man, my boys have been asking for poppers too. Like they like the poppers, man.
Of course.
But I've always just kind of done traditional, just, put your cream cheese inside of your jalapeno boat and then wrap it in bacon season, So, and then,
my dad always puts them back together.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that.
Which I found was interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'd never really done that. I was like,
well, I usually, because you get more bacon.
You get more out of it, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just, you one bacon, and then I want more bacon. So that's why the more bacon, the better is what I always say.
That's
it's a t-shirt. All right, man. We got anything coming up this week then?
Dude, I took out some stuff for burgers. I want to do some burgers. The kids have been asking about doing like chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
So we just did those like a couple weeks ago too. And super simple. Like just I had some chicken breasts. I cut it in half, so they're nice. Flatten them out a little bit.
Sure.
And then they're quick and easy cooks, dude. Like it really is. It's so simple. Something like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so much you can do with that too. Like it's I don't know. To me, it's a good solid cook. It's fun. It's easy. And you can even do something like kind of what I was just talking about with like the chicken thighs, where throwing them back and forth over. Like those might dry out a little bit quicker, so I probably wouldn't do it quite as much. But you got options.
Oh yeah, lots of options. Yeah, we're gonna do some fajitas tonight, shrimp fajitas.
You do those on the grill?
Probably do it on a cast iron.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends. Don't really have anything going on tonight, so maybe I'll fire it up.
Yeah. We don't either. So that's why we're doing some burgers and stuff. And I'm like, oof.
Yeah, man. So looking forward to that. We're doing some chicken sandwiches later in the week too. So haven't decided if we're just going to throw those in the crock pot or what. But
some pulled chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
You can't really go wrong.
No, man. But those are just easy weeknight meals when you're running around, man. You can put it in the crock pot, let it go all day, and not have to be home and anything like that. So that's cool. But yeah, man. That's kind of all I got. This week, I'll be at the West Dallas Chris Kindle Market on Friday evening and Saturday afternoon. And I know you're going to be in Sheboygan, just outside of Sheboygan
Falls area.
For on Saturday all day.
Saturday.
Yeah. So if you're looking for some flavor, looking for some gifts for people in your life, come out and see us. It should be a good time for us to get out there and just talk and chat. Come say hi if you're in the area. Otherwise, that's kind of all I got.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to everybody that reached out on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving to let us know that they were using our products and stuff to celebrate their Thanksgiving with their families and stuff. That means more to us than people know. It's always really cool to get those texts or pictures and everything like that. So we appreciate all of you continuing to support us and our business and the journey that we're on.
Yeah, for sure. It's always awesome and humbling to us to see you guys using our stuff to feed your family. So that's awesome. And people who took advantage of our sales over the last few days for Black Friday and the weekend and stuff, we appreciate that. We'll be getting those orders out here soon. But definitely Burn Pit Nation continues to grow.
Sure does.
And we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, heck yeah. Please, again, we'll be out this weekend, so come and stop by and say hi, talk some barbecue with us.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good, man.
Cheers.
Take it easy.